Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this to your daily update on Bitcoin. It's going to be a little bit more of a news-related update because today we have some major news coming out that's probably going to make the market move. And we're talking obviously about the inflation rate and the CPI numbers coming out today. They're coming out at 2:30 GMT plus 2. All right, so probably I would say 3.5 hours after this video has been uploaded. You can also check it out at myfxbook.com. Major news, we also have the initial jobless claims coming out at that point of time, so this video will mainly be about that. All right, we'll do a brief recap on the technicals. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Before we dive into that, I briefly want to tell you that I have my own premium training group, but if you want more information on that, check out cilinix.com. I share my own trades in there. If you want to get profitable trades and want to become a better trader, consider joining. But for now, we have enough to talk about regarding Bitcoin. So let's get into that. So what we've seen over the last 2 days is a shift in momentum. All right, Bitcoin was bullish still on Monday. And since then, but on Monday, there were already early signs of it like switching sides. And ever since, that has continued. All right, you can see that the EMAs right now are flipping into resistance. Bitcoin broke down below 2 significant support levels, one around 27,000 and one around 27,300 in the last 24 hours actually, or a little bit more, like in the last 30 hours. So the big question is where is this bearish momentum coming from? Because the dollar strength index is actually also not, well, it's a bit bullish right now, but it was quite bearish since Monday as well. And that's a good question, and I don't necessarily have the answer. I mean, what I've always said is that I never really knew why Bitcoin was this bullish. So perhaps it's just a correction because of this bullish momentum, which there was no clear reasoning, in my opinion, that Bitcoin was bullish like this. So now it's correcting towards fair value, if there's fair value, or at least some sort of a just price. So that's what we're seeing today. I do think, like I said, I don't expect that much movement because of the price, because I think the price is really, but the price is really dependent on what the dollar strength index does, and what the dollar strength index does is really dependent on the outcome of the inflation rate, the CPI, the initial jobless claims, the continuing jobless claims, all of that. And that's a lot of data to ingest at one point of time for the markets. So first of all, it's going to be volatile, all right? It's probably going to be volatile in this entire range between 27,300 and 26,000. Like you can really expect spikes in that area. And then in general, the movement will depend on the outcome of the news, all right? So if the inflation rate and the CPI are higher than expected, then that's bad for crypto. Let me quickly think about that. Yeah, if the inflation rate becomes higher than expected, interest rates need to rise a little bit higher as well, which is bad for crypto. And in terms of the continuing jobless claims, in the initial jobless claims, if that's lower than expected, then the dollar strength index will go up, which is also bearish for Bitcoin. So those need to be higher than expected, while the inflation rate needs to be lower than expected for a bullish outcome for Bitcoin, and vice versa. So we'll need to await that. I will probably do a live stream on that because it's a lot of information and it's better to cover that live and to check the results then. But in general, if the outcome of the news is positive for Bitcoin, we'll probably see it recover some levels right here and probably stabilize, because there is some bearish momentum in the markets. So I don't necessarily expect it to spike up then. But if the outcome of the news is bullish, then obviously Bitcoin will be bullish. And if the outcome is bearish, then it will just continue dropping down towards 26,000 and 26,100 and perhaps even break down below that. But it's way too early to talk about that for now. So that's my take on Bitcoin for now. A little bit of a preview for my live stream this afternoon then. If you do have any questions, let me know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.